Okay, so for this lesson we're going to import your photographs that you've taken of your stones. So here they are on my desktop and I've opened iMovie. Movie Maker is pretty similar. You've got a clipboard, you import your stills and there they all appear. I think, I'm not sure how many photographs I took. Now I've already gone into my iMovie preferences and made each still clip 0.2 of a second so that they move quickly. You can change that manually once you import them. You can change the length of your stills to make them shorter because you don't want them too long. Normally most programs will be 3 seconds long, which isn't very good for movie making. So you need to make your still clips about half a second or a quarter of a second long. There we go. So if I put them all together, they're automatically in order, and you can see my stone here running around. What I'm also going to do now is I'm going to copy and paste some of the clips so I repeat the movement rather than doing, here we go. So I'm copying these, copy, and then I'm going to paste them so I get 2 lots of movement. Animators use this quite a lot. You don't have to do this, but it means that your clip's slightly longer. So there's my stone moving around, and I'm going to add a little bit of music in a moment. Any clips that you can have is fine. Okay, so now I'm going to add the title, the headings. So I'm going to use a little curtain because it looks like a show. Various Movie Maker will have its own here. I drag and drop it onto the clipboard and I'm going to put some titles. And again, you can play around with these. Those of you that are quite good at this, you can import it from Keynote or Google Slides. So here we go, I'm just going to call it Dancing Stones. Or Stone Dancing. There we go. That means that I'm going to start fading it out there or there, you decide. You can also fade it in at the other end. A little bit temperamental here. And here we go. That's it. So that's how you do your audio, and then you just press play and you find out if you like it or not. Okay, adding transitions, which is how you sort of let the clips join each other or finish them off. So I'm dragging and dropping the curtain one because that's the end of my film. And you've got various options you can play with, and it comes up as like a little box in between the clips. I haven't done it in between the stills because I want them to move much quicker. And again, you can have an experiment with all these different transitions, and you can change the length of the transitions, and it just adds that kind of extra effect. And then just watch your video. There we go. So that's a transition that I've used here, going from a circle and make it slightly longer. And I'm going to fade my music as the clip fades. I often finish off with a fade to black, which means my whole film just fades out into a blackness as the music fades out. Then what you have to do is share your film, which again on Movie Maker will be very similar. I'm going to share it as a file, give it a name, and it'll become an MP4 file, which I can upload wherever I want to at this point. So there we go, I'm going to share it. Movie Maker might be slightly different. And I just wait for the iMovie to export my whole